Whoa. All right, y'all, meet Mocha. She's my brand new lab mix, born on Christmas Eve. Let me tell you, she's playful, fun-loving, and full of energy. And unlike my last dog, who died about 5 years ago, she's a licker. Yeah, see what I mean? She's a good puppy, though. So you might be wondering, Joe, what in the world do pets have to do with mitigating our bias? Well, actually, the answer is a whole heck of a lot. So welcome back to another bias break. We're going to break down how pets actually play an important role in helping us mitigate our bias. So let's just jump right to it because I try to keep these videos kind of short. The first one is halo effect. We do this all the time with people. Someone looks cute or friendly or, just really super familiar, and we assume they must be a great person. This is where looks get you a long way, especially if your looks appeal to the person that's looking at you. But here's the thing, Mocha, she doesn't care about looks. She doesn't care about money, job titles, where you're from. What Mocha sees is actions. She sees who's kind, polite, and let's just be honest, who brings treats. So what if we did people the same way? What if we actually judged people by their behavior instead of assumptions? All right, let's move on to the next bias that pets can help us, mitigate. This one is called Ingroup Bias. So you've heard me refer to this before. It may have been in the form of my affinity bias video, where we will actually choose people that are similar or familiar to us. That's an in-group. But Mocha, she doesn't care where you're from, what language you speak, or what you believe. If you're down for a game of fetch, congratulations. You're part of the pack. That's a lesson we all need. Expanding our in-groups makes us better humans. Funny how dogs figured that out. And finally, let's talk about confirmation bias once again, because pets actually help us mitigate our confirmation bias. And I know, Joe, you got a whole video on this. I know we're gonna do a lot of this overlapping because now I'm putting more than one bias in one video at the same time, showing you how you can actually, when you're confronted with a situation, you display more than one bias at the same time. So again, we love finding things that already confirm what we believe. But Mocha, she doesn't hold grudges. If she thought the vacuum cleaner was evil yesterday, but sees it's harmless today, she moves on. Well, that is until it's turned on and reminds her that she doesn't like that sound, and so she runs. Imagine if we could rethink and relearn and unlearn that fast. So how do we take a page from Mocha's playbook? It's funny. Number one is really easy. I actually see her do this when we're out walking. Pause and observe. Just like a dog sniffs things out before reacting, take a moment to assess your assumptions before acting on them. Number two, expand your pack. Be intentional about acting or interacting with people who are outside your normal circle. And number three, bottom line is stay open to learning. Keep an open mind. Be willing to change your mind when new facts come along. All right, Mocha. All right. Time for belly rubs. And by the way, belly rubs really do calm her down. But before we go, remember, if a puppy can approach life with curiosity instead of bias, so can we. See y'all next time for another bias break. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, and even subscribe. And by the way, we're actually gonna cover any animal on the planet that's got an amygdala, like Mocha, has the potential for bias.